Right now in Walla Walla, final preparations are being made to execute the state's first death row inmate in 10 years. Just after midnight tonight, Cal Brown will die by lethal injection unless one of several last-minute appeals is granted. KXLY4's McKay Allen is live at the Washington State Penitentiary. And McKay, this is not Cal Brown's first date with death.
No, he was scheduled to die in March of 2009. We were in this parking lot on that night. It was just a few minutes after 5 that the Washington State Supreme Court issued a stay of execution. So far tonight, no such stay has been issued. There are several appeals pending before a variety of courts here in the state of Washington. But right now, Cal Brown is set to die a few minutes after midnight. The state of Washington's executed 109 people in its history. Cal Coburn Brown will be number 110. Cal Brown killed this woman, 22-year-old Holly Washa, in May 1991. Brown abducted Washa at knife point as she was leaving a hotel parking lot near SeaTac. He took her to a room at another motel, then raped and tortured her with a hairdryer and electrical wire for the next 36 hours. He then stabbed her to death and left her body in her own trunk. Last March, Washa's family came to watch Brown die, but his execution was stayed.
I will definitely come back.
We'll come back.
And tonight, Washa's family is back. And right now, the state penitentiary is in the final stages of an execution protocol that began a month ago. 20 days ago, regular inspections of the death chamber began. 2 weeks ago, Brown was authorized an extra hour of outside time every day. 7 days ago, the 3 solutions used in the execution chamber were obtained by the prison and placed in a lockbox. 5 days ago, a complete execution rehearsal was conducted. Then just hours ago, every clock in the execution area was perfectly synchronized to ensure the execution takes place at the precise time. And just before midnight, Brown will be moved to a holding cell immediately off the execution chamber. It is from that holding cell, just moments before the execution itself, that Brown will enter in. Witnesses will already be seated. He will then be given a toxic mix of drugs that will slowly put him to sleep and then stop his heart. Now, right now, Cal Brown is eating his last meal. His last meal is pizza, apple pie, and root beer. We are told he refused to eat lunch. He did have a normal breakfast. The other thing of note, normally the guys on death row have 1 hour of exercise yard time. Today, Cal Brown had 2. We're told he spent the entirety of that yard time talking to his attorneys about their frantic last-minute appeals. Reporting from Walla Walla, McKay Allen, KXLY4 HD News.